Live from the WJAY studios in Oviedo, Florida, it's season 2 of Wipe Those Tears. With the Tier Masters, Brandon Bogard, Mark Leota, Johnny Pizzi, Scott McVeigh, and Andrew Hucking. Your host and moderator is Jason DiCanio. All right, welcome everybody to the show tonight. Good evening. Yes. Episode 36 of Wipe Those Tears is ready to go. I'm your host, Jason DiCanio, with the Tier Masters minus Scott McVeigh. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
And yes, my mistake on the Halloween.
Yes.
Hey,
that feels weird having the Halloween intro.
Let me put it this to you. Yeah, put it this way, though. Some people still have Halloween decorations up.
Yeah. True.
And plus people sometimes keep Christmas stuff up all the way to like the middle of January for whatever reason.
Yeah, I sad when my development had put the outside lights on the outside of the development, the Christmas lights. Yep, they've already done it. So they're going to keep it up for the next 2 months. But anyways, we're here and ready to go, and hope you had a fantastic last week with us where we was doing our Atari games. In fact, you guys, the views really speak for itself. Andrew, 41 views. Yeah, that was a good show last week. So
yeah, but not just that, but your subscribers just keep going up. That's all it takes.
Yeah, we are now officially at 76 subscribers. We went from 39 to 76 within a couple of months.
Yeah.
What were the trolls saying? Oh, you're losing subs. Ha ha ha. Yeah. How do you figure this? Yeah. Ha ha ha. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I say they get their numbers wrong and everything, you know?
Yeah.
So well, I'm glad everybody's doing well, and Scott, unfortunately, is not going to be with us tonight because he's got to defend on 2 game shows on MVG Productions. So we wished him the best of luck. He said if he was finished early, he'd come back in. We gave him the link just in case. So a little bit of us tonight, and tonight we're going to return back to our NES games. But before we do that, of course, we have to go ahead and spin the wheel to see what our
yes
gonna be.
And this gonna be a surprise.
Yes, let me get that up there.
And here we go. I can't wait to see it.
Okay, now you notice that we have 8 spots on the wheel here.
Oh.
Yes, there's the who am I, the where, what am I, and the where am I. But now we have hard ass.
Oh, that's definitely new.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are hard ass questions. Hard as ass questions. If we spin that, you'll get 3 questions. I think there's 3 questions on each one of these. There's about 2 or 3 questions, but they're hard as ass. That happens only if we spin it. So we're going to spin it tonight. Good luck. Here we go.
Okay. But look at how close we're very close to the hard ass already.
All right, I'll get the who am I question. There it is.
There.
Oh, okay. You might get this one off the clues later on.
All right. And now.
Okay, and now let's go ahead and get to the rules of our game.
There.
Here
we go. The rules.
The rules of the game.
Yes.
Okay, we're back to our NES games of the week. Ready to go with, we're still in the M's, by the way, but the middle of the part there, the MIs. All right, you'll get 2 minutes to, of course, give your score based on cover art, playability, all the good stuff that makes those NES games what they are. You'll range from 50 to 100. Andrew, of course, will keep time, and our statistician has the rest of the games of what we've played so far. Okay. And of course, I've got some new and exciting sound effects for later on. Don't forget, of course, free cities are available at any given time. So with that, let's go ahead. Get ready to play. Good luck, gentlemen, as they say. Let's open up the board.
Yeah.
There we are. Okay, so far, statistician, tell us how many we've graded so far, please.
We have graded 361 games out of the 710, and now 349 more to go.
All right. I can't wait till we get down to 300 and less than that. Okay, so this is
long though.
So as you can see, this is the way the lineup is going to be. We'll divide all of our scores by 5 since Scott is not here. He didn't want us to include his 75 score, unfortunately.
All right.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen. This is, of course, November 6th, 2024, first week of November. Yep, the first show of November. And, of course, our first game of the night is Millipede. Now, this is interesting because, yes, there was a Millipede for Atari all this time. But let me go ahead and give you the lowdown of this one. Millipede by HAL Laboratory, October 1st, 1987. It's a fixed shooter video game released in the arcades by Atari. So, of course, it's based on the same concept. The sequel to 1981 Centipede, it has more gameplay variety and a wider array of insects than the original. The objective is to score as many points as possible by destroying all segments of the Millipede. Okay. And I think we all know how to play it, but I don't know if anybody's played it for the NES. And so tonight we'll start with our favorite Canadian Mario friend, Mark Leota.
Yeah, this is one that I don't think I've played myself. I mean, I think I've seen some other. I may have seen too many people play it on YouTube. Well, except maybe for my friend Brett Jocker, because he's kind of a retro video game freak himself.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, oh boy, those bugs there on the cover, or whatever that is, he definitely is not taking any prisoners. That's for sure.
That's for sure is right.
All right, I'll give it an 83.
An 83. Okay, very good. High B. We start off with an 83. Andrew Hawking, you're up with Millipede.
Okay, I never played this game before, but I saw the cover and I thought, wow, they have so many legs on that Millipede.
Yep.
So for that, I'm gonna go one up on my other Canadian friend, and we're going to 84.
84.
Here.
He one's up him. Oh my goodness.
Here.
We didn't waste no time getting it, and you got it. 84 for Andrew Hawking. Now we go to Brandon Bogard with Millipede.
You guys can see me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see you guys.
Huh?
I can't see. My screen's all black.
Dude, we can see you perfectly.
Yeah, but I can't see everything now. I don't know what's happened.
Uh-oh. Well, we can hear you.
Shoot, I might have to like.
My Canadian friend.
Whoops. I'm gonna have to like restart the laptop. Dang it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Andrew, we'll come back to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and restart it and come back, and we'll go to Gianni for that one, and then we'll come back to you. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, Gianni, what would you like to say about Millipede?
Unmute your head. Unmute it already.
Okay. Down, please.
All right. You came right. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew this was a game. I played on the NES. We like a lot of arcade games. I haven't played it, but I'm not seeing much similarity. Not similarity, but much difference than the arcade game, which is not really a bad thing, that kind of thing. So, but I'm gonna give it 80.
80. Okay. Still a solid B. Okay. Mr. Bogart, how's it going over there? Oh, okay. He's going to restart himself. We will, of course, wait for him. In the meantime, this is one of those things where, hey, that's what happens when you're live, folks. You know, it's happened. This is a rarity that happens. Doesn't usually happen. So far, you guys giving it 3 Bs. It might fall in the B tier, probably.
Yeah.
Still depends on Bogart, what he decides. Yep. I hope he's got the link back.
He should be. Give
it to him, yeah. And so just to let you know also too, we've got some new sound effects that I had put in, including the high rollers double. And then if you really kind of excite yourself to the point of giving some great answers there. Oh, here is Bogart. Let's put him back. There he is. Can you see him?
Yay!
Hey, all right.
I don't know what happened there. My laptop, while you guys can see me, my screen completely went black, so I couldn't see everything.
All right.
It probably froze or something. I don't know.
No, he didn't. But he said he couldn't see it on his side. But we saw him loud and clear. So I was just introducing the sound effects. So I got the high rollers double. And for all you people out there that like Atari bowling. And then if you really give an answer that's so far out, you die.
Okay. All right.
Mr. Bogart, Millipede, now you're up.
Millipede. The first thing I saw looking at this and then reading the things on the back cover. That sounds dark. A little too dark.
Yeah.
But then I looked at the images and the gameplay and thought, this doesn't look anything like what they're talking about.
It's true.
I thought, I'm going to give it 68.
Oh! Wow, first D of the night. Yeah. Just D of the night. Thank you for giving it a 68, because if it's not... if you played the Millipede game on Atari and you played on NES, it's going to be a totally different way of playing it. If you're not used to it, it looks totally foreign to the naked eye. Now, I like the cover art for me. Yeah, but you can only draw a Millipede so much to the point, give it dimensions and everything. I like playing both Centipede and Millipede, but I like playing them on Atari, and I think Sega brought them back on those Atari classics. They had it for Missile Command and Centipede and Pac-Man. It was like 3 games in one. So that was fun. But for this, I've never played the NES version, and why would I even want to spend the money on the NES console knowing that Atari has it? I agree with Bogart on it. 65. Yeah, was it? Yeah, that's for sure. All right, so we got 3 B's and 2 D's in it. Let's average it out. Well, this one's going to fall into the C tier at 76 even.
Oh.
Yeah, even with our 2 D's, yeah, that's what dropped it to a C. So Millipede at 76 goes into the C tier. All right, let's go to the next one here. Okay, this one is, oh my gosh. All right.
Mylon's Secret Castle looks like.
Oh, Mylon, okay. Oh, Millen's Secret Castle, okay, by Hudson Soft. November 13th, 1986. Let's see what we have here. Okay, a Game Boy version was released in 93, and a sequel, Do Re Mi Fantasy, was released in 96 for the Super Famicom. The protagonist, Mylon, lives in the land of Hudson, where people use music to communicate with each other, but he does not have the ability to communicate. He always asks himself, why is he the only one who lacks the ability to understand people and music? One day, he decides to travel throughout the land of Hudson to search for other people like himself. Before leaving for his trip, Mylon decides to visit Queen Eliza, who lives in Castle Garland, known as Hudson's Secret Castle in the manual. When Mylon arrives at Castle Garland, the people were being attacked by the evil warlord from the North region. When the story goes on, as you know. So they can do, they run, they jump, and they shoot bubbles. Wow. So there you have it. That looks like something from Harry Potter, the castle.
Yeah. Ah, there we go.
There you go. All right. Okay, so this time we'll start with Andrew Hawking with Mylon's Secret Castle.
All right, so I never played this game, and I saw the cover. I see lightning bolts in the sky and the castle, and this is a great game. If you haven't played this game, you gotta go play this game. So, and I love the cover, loving everything. I'm gonna go into the A column, and it was 96.
96. Oh, Taco Bell for Andrew Hawking. There you go. All right, Johnny, you're up with Mylon's Secret Castle.
All right, so I haven't really seen this one, but I know AVGN has played this one.
Oh, really?
Yes, I haven't seen this one, but this is like one. Like you said, it's not one of the most famous NES titles everyone owns in a collection. No, this is the kind of game you rent from a video store when you get. You play it for about 5 minutes. You get stuck, and then your whole weekend is wasted. It's disappointing because this looks like an okay game. It's a sky score where you're trying to rescue a princess. Basic stuff. That's something from But a lot of it from like the title screen. If you look at the title screen or title card I'm looking at from the original episode, looks like the Mario Castle. When you jump on the flagpole in the original Mario game, you go down, and then you're in it. It kind of looks just like that. And here, he's kind of, the guy he plays, he looks pretty Mario-ish. I'm seeing a lot of castles. Pretty much, it looks like a strategy. You kind of have to have a little confusion. You have to go through like a certain doors or whatever. I'm going to give this 72.
72. Oh, okay. Wow. That was a long explanation.
I found something
Did he
that
get that in
AVGN
time?
wrote.
Did he get that in time, Timekeeper?
Yeah, you got 46 seconds left.
Oh, Johnny with a long explanation, but got it in there. All right, Brandon Bogard, you're up with Mylon Secret Castle.
So this is kind of looking similar to both Zelda and Mario combined in one. Even like one of the villains in one of the gameplay images looks close to Bowser.
Yeah.
And the castle on the front cover, you guys had like different thoughts on what the castle looks like. Here's my thought. Disneyland's Sleeping Beauty Castle is what it looks like.
Oh, yeah, they got it.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, okay, did not expect that.
You weren't expecting it.
I'll give it a 74 though.
74. Okay, that's still a high. That's a low C. Okay. All right, Mark Leota, you're up with Mylon Secret Castle.
I don't think I've heard of this one. Although, with all that lighting in the background, it kind of almost looks kind of like Bowser's Castle. I mean, it's just as scary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Let's get that one at 97.
Oh, you're gonna one up.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot Mark is. I was one ahead of Mark on the first one, and now it's the ultimate reversal now.
Not only a Taco Bell, but a one-up Taco Bell. There you go.
Yeah. Geez, thanks, Mark.
What happens when you want to one-up somebody so badly, right now?
Yeah.
As I mentioned at the top of this description here, this reminds me of Harry Potter's castle, or yes, the castle at Harry Potter. So yeah, I would think of that, but I never played the game, but I probably would lose interest in it because it's one of those games that I don't know. I can't give an explanation. Cover art wise, like I said, it looks very nice. I mean, the castle, the lightning, right for Halloween from last week. Maybe next Halloween you'll play it. I'm gonna give it a Scott. I'm gonna give it a Scott score of 75.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and leave it at that because I really can't. I can only base it on the cover art. Okay, we have our scores. Let's go ahead and divide by 5. Oh, you're going to love this one. You guys are really good with the grading system here. 82.8. It's a B.
Oh.
Yeah, going up. And going up. Keep going. There it is. Right there. Okay, that's in the B tier for you. All right, let's get one more before the end of the first break here.
And that is?
This one is. Dum 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 dum. Mission Impossible. Yep. This is Johnny. This is Konami.
Oh yeah.
And Ultra Games, Palcom Software, September 1990. Yes. All right. The objective of the IMF team is to solve a kidnapping case as a terrorist group by the name of the Sinister Seven has kidnapped both a well-known scientist and Shannon Reed, another IMF operative. The chase will take place through the canals of Venice to the Swiss Alps, and the team is to infiltrate a number of hostile, multiple-floor installations in pursuit of the hostages. Yes. It's played from a top-down perspective. The player gets to control 3 IMF operatives from the TV series, Max, Grant, and Nicholas, all of whom have different skills necessary for completion. The used character may be switched at any time in-game. Yanni, you're up first with Mission Impossible.
Okay, I believe has he played this one? I don't know, but I don't think he has, but I think I knew about this game now.
Hmm.
But I'm not seeing much. All right, I feel like I've seen some of the overhead view before. It looks a little bit, I believe, like mostly if you're playing Stack Up, it looks like a little bit overhead view from what I'm seeing. But I think mostly an overhead view. I'm only seeing like one screenshot, a video of it, but kind of liking this cover art. Yeah, let's take a look at the cover art. I mean, the cover art looks pretty much something like you see in the movie. It's nothing
Yeah,
out
they
of
probably
random.
took a movie poster and kind of like shrunk it.
That's good. 86.
86. Okay, very good. Yeah. I agree with you on that one, Johnny. I think with those movie posters, they could just shrink them down to fit the cover, and do it that way.
Yeah.
Very good high B. All right, Brandon Bogard, Mission Impossible.
So I like on the back cover that the final sentence is, "This box will self-destruct in 5 seconds."
Yep.
Very strange, but okay. But I think in the end, I'm gonna give this a 76.
Oh, 10 less.
Ooh.
Okay, still a very respectable C there. Okay. Mark Liotta, Mission Impossible.
I've heard of that as a movie.
And TV series. Yep.
Yeah. Although I imagine the NES game must have been pretty hard. Then again, a lot of the NES games were hard. So,
Yep.
all right, let's give this one an 88.
Okay, an 88. All right. Very good. Now we go to Andrew Hocking for his take on Mission Impossible.
All right, so I never played the game, but I see the series. I have the DVD on the 1988-89 season.
Mm-hmm.
And believe me, this cover, I love it. Almost a perfect. I will give almost a perfect 98!
Great. Oh, he Taco Bell's it. Yes. All right. Well, having seen the TV series in reruns, having heard of the movies, and the Impossible theme song that gets stuck in everybody's head, and one time or another, we had the ringtone on our phones.
Yeah.
But I have never played the game. And I don't think, for what it's worth, would I want to play a game, spend the money on it, knowing it was based off of the same movie. I would rent the game, because remember, my motto is, if you rent it, you may like it. Gives you a chance. They brought back video game rentals like Blockbuster. We could then, really get good samplings of and playings of it before we invested the money in it. So I like the cover art, and that's all I can really base it off, because the play-wise, I'd rather watch the series or watch the movie. So I'm going to give it a 71.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is I can't fail it because the cover art is just fantastic. But again, like Gianni says, got to be a movie poster and just kind of toned down to an 8-bit. The graphics are not that visible because it is 8-bit. All right, let's take a look and see what we have for an average here. Yeah, this one's going to go in the B tier as well. 83.8. Wow, nice going, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 2 B's and a C so far.
Yep.
Let's put that up there. Boom. All right, put that in the B tier. And we're going on to our first break. So let's go ahead. All right. It's time for the it's halftime, not halftime, but we've got the Who Am I on this one tonight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're up there. And get ready for the first of 3 clues. Here we go. Clue number 1, please. That's
Wrong one. Wrong sound. There you go.
Clue number 1. I am an artist.
Ooh.
Artist, yes. Okay, clue number 2. Was born in Spain in 1881 and died in 1973.
Huh.
Uh-huh. And here's the third clue. I may be the most important artist of the 20th century.
I already have it.
Oh.
Johnny's jumping in there, huh? Wow. Okay. But we'll see what happens later on as they reveal their answers. Everybody good? You need a break or something? Glass of water, break?
I think you're good.
Okay.
All right.
Also-
all right. Updated time. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Also, like this one quick thing, I actually forgot to point this out before we started. Now, you probably noticed that when we did the show last week, I had a bit of a beard, but now I've shaved it all off.
Yeah. And have you noticed I'm making a goatee.
Yes, pretty much the reverse of me right now.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. But as Johnny pretty much has kept his beard, Andrew grew a beard over the course of the time that I've known him.
Mm-hmm.
And Brandon's gotten a little bit of a tough there, but he's always had his mustache. I don't know when was the last time he shaved, but Andrew, what were the timings on the categories?
Okay. All right. So I got myself one already for 23 seconds.
There you go.
Yep. Mark got one in 20 seconds on the number 2 one. And the number 3 one was Mr. Brandon Bogard. He got it 1 second after Mark at 19 seconds. But don't worry about it. But anybody else, it's still early. You can still get one.
All right. Very good. Yep. And I'm glad that Brandon's back with us now with his camera and everything fine. All right, let's go ahead and head back to the game, gentlemen. Here we go.
I think I know what the next one is. I know what the next one is.
You know what it
Well,
is.
that would be Monopoly.
Yes, Monopoly in all of its glory. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Let's take a look at Monopoly. Real close here. Okay. Put up by Sculptured Software and Parker Brothers. May 1991. Okay. It was also released on Game Boy, Genesis, and Super Nintendo. And it was this title was one of many inspired by the property. It is not to be confused with the 1993 Monopoly game, which was released in Japan only. Okay, the game contains very similar gameplay to the board game it's based on, with physical tasks being replaced by automation and digital representations. Earl Green of All Game deemed it one of the better translations of the Monopoly board due to its capturing the visual essence of its source material. And Just Games Retro argued that the game solved various problems of the board game, including it to be too long, too fiddly, requiring a certain number of human players, and requiring the entire game to be finished in one sitting, noting that the gameplay is streamlined due to the digitization of many aspects of the banking, or like banking. Pocket Magazine also deemed it faithful to the original, while praising its gameplay, graphics, and sound, though noted the shortness of the rounds. And Sega 16 noted that it has the fun of Monopoly without the tedium of setting up and packing away the pieces. So there was some pretty interesting critical reception of the game, and we all know how to play Monopoly. My favorite things, well, I'll get to them, but anyways, this is the 4th game of it. So we start with Brandon Bogard, Monopoly.
So 2 things, and they're both good news and bad news. Well, one, I have 2 versions of the game. That's a Mario and a SpongeBob one. 2, the bad news. You say that we all know how to play, but even though I've played the game before, really, I don't.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, too bad, so sad for me.
Yeah. Well, there's no rule that says you can't do these games before we go on the air.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to play Monopoly in general.
Oh.
That's what
Okay.
I meant to say. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So this, I guess, would be looking pretty similar. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up and a 94.
A 94, a Taco Bell. Right, nicely done.
Just based on how it looks. It looks good for its version.
Yeah, Mr. Uncle Money, Uncle
Rich
Penny.
Uncle Pennybags.
Yeah, Pennywise has the longest legs I ever saw on a character.
You did not just call him Pennywise.
I don't know, but anyway, Yoda,
Yeah, Monopoly's always a blast. Like even when it's in video game form.
yeah,
And like you were saying, like it's been released on multiple consoles: Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy.
Genesis.
And there was a version on N64. There was one on NES, and they actually just put a new one out recently on Nintendo Switch.
I don't doubt them for that.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this a perfect score, 100.
Oh, look at that. There you go. Nice goal, Mark. All right. Andrew Hocking, what do you have to say about Monopoly?
All right. First of all, I played this before a long time ago. Monopoly is one of my favorite games of all time. And believe me, I love this one. I love the cover, love everything. And of course, I will also agree with my other Canadian friend Mark. I also give a nice, perfect score.
Double up. You got it. There it is. You got it. 100. And that's the second one. Okay. Gianni, Monopoly.
All right. So I, of course, played it. I played the NES one, but I used to have the Super Nintendo one, like the actual physical copy of it.
Uh-huh.
Most of these games, we pretty much played the same way. I didn't have the N64. I'm not sure if it's out, but I mean, Monopoly. It's kind of a hard game, but of course, it's a classic. I'm giving it 100.
All right. You got to double up as well. There you got it. Nice. Hey, gentlemen, let me say this much about this game. It is perfection in all that it has. It has fantastic graphics for an 8-bit. I've even played the Sega Genesis one for a 16-bit, and it's fantastic. The sound effects are great, and I love the fact that the cop says, "Don't be coming back now." Yep.
There we go.
Right, that's a free city. You know, when you're in jail, of course, you've got the sound effects from the electric company, waterwork. The falling money is great because it looks like snow when you got the sound effects of the railroads. I mean, it just exactly, and the way that the pieces move around the board. You know, really great stuff. I will definitely give it another 100.
Yay! Yay!
All right. We got the scores. Let's go ahead and divide it by 5.
I can't wait. It just goes to the A. I can't wait to see if it goes to the A column.
You got your wish there, Andrew. It is 98.8. You got it. There it is. The first day of the night. Monopoly goes up to the 8 tier. All right. right. And it's going to take forever to get up to the A tier as the longer we go on here. Look at it. It's taking forever to get up there. Oh, my God.
There we go. You're there. All right.
All right. Good job, gentlemen. Monopoly scores almost 100 in general. 98.8 is as close as you can get to 100 without it being
1.2, only one missed by 1.2. That's exactly as close as.
That's right. Okay, up next is the ever popular game that nobody probably knows about, but we all would want to play. Monster in My Pocket. Oh my goodness.
Where have I heard that before?
Hey, but it's put out by Konami, Gianni.
That's right. It is Konami.
And
Although from what I'm seeing, it doesn't
1992.
have the background.
No, but it's a picture of a jeans in your pocket.
Yeah. Oh, I see that. Yes, I get that now.
Yeah, it was this game is based on the comic book, although it altered the personalities of Hobgoblin and Gremlin. Initially the good monsters, but now appeared as villains to the extent that Gremlin was a boss. And Warlock wanted to have the power and rule over all the other monsters, create the shrinking spell to use as punishment for any who choose to oppose him. Wow.
Yeah.
And there's a very interesting story. They also became an animated special. There's a commercial that ties into it. I mean, you're talking trading cards, relaunches. This is a whole franchise here. This is not just a game. This is a franchise.
Mm-hmm.
We go now to the top of the order with Mark Leota, Monster in My Pocket.
Well, this kind of would have been would be a bit fitting for the Halloween season.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Did we give it a break for a while? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You know what? I'll just give this a 77.
Okay, 77, still high enough C. Nicely done. Andrew Hocking, Monster in My Pocket.
All right, so I never played this game before, and I see the cover. I was like, "Why are those 6 monsters tearing you in the back pocket?"
Mm-hmm.
I like how. So, okay, yeah, I'm gonna give another A column, 95.
95, a Taco Bell for Andrew Hocking. Yes. Very good. Okay, Gianni, Monster in My Pocket.
Okay, I've not heard of this one, but now almost time look at the cover art, seeing that somewhere in someone's pocket. Makes sense. But it looks like they had I don't know if it's from the same group. It looks like they had these toys, or I don't know if it came from. Looks like it came from a TV show or whatever, a cartoon. Did it? I believe it did, but there was more to. There was more to that than this game looks like. So, I mean, every big 80s show, almost every 80s or 90s TV show or movie, whatever, had an NES game.
Mm-hmm.
Konami made this one. Of course, they didn't put the gray background, which didn't make sense in this case, but I like that. A little different there. But, yeah, let's put it in the 93.
93. All right. Very good. All right. That's a Taco Bell there. Hey, Brandon Bogard, Monster in My Pocket.
Monster in My Pocket. You mean long before Pocket Monsters?
Oh,
I see what you're doing there now.
Yeah, you mean this long before this?
Oh, there we go.
I see where he's going with that joke.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, they escape to the home of Jack, the teenage captain of Cool. Oh, please.
You can tell where this is going, you know.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the front cover goes, I'm only familiar with one of them, the werewolf.
Oh.
I don't know where they're. I don't know what in the world they are. Okay, two of them I'm familiar with: the werewolf and the skeleton.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know what else they are, and also the gameplay does not look anything close to what I thought it were gonna be. Thought this was gonna be anything but good. I thought this was gonna be frightening, but nope. Just looks pathetic. 64.
Oh,
Ooh.
and all right.
I'm glad you got this at least.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah. Well, Brandon is getting close running out of time. He only had 21 seconds left.
Wow, very close. Got to watch your time on it, yeah, but that's good. You still got it in there, but you buzzed it. All right. Monster in my pocket. Wow. When you put a jean pocket or the backside of a pair of pants, and then you got monsters popping out of that. That is not drawn. That is probably digitally digitized, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. And I've never played the game, but now considering the fact that I have seen the history of it was a franchise in all shapes and forms here, kind of piques my curiosity, but I'm not interested. 60.
Oh.
Yeah. Boo. Not worth my money on it. No. Let's go ahead and average it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is gonna go into the C tier, 77.8.
Ooh.
That's okay. I mean, you know, what it is. That's how you get it there.
Yeah.
Okay. C tier on that one. All right, let's go to the next game. And keeping with the monster theme, even though we're not in Halloween anymore, here is Monster Party. Put out by Human Entertainment, Bandai. Oh, another good company, Johnny. Bandai. Yep. June 1989. That was when Batman came out, you know, the movie. All right. This one is a platform game for the console having a small following among some players. It pays homage to and parodies horror pop culture, alternatively featuring enemies and locations based on classic horror icons and parodic reinterpretations. The story centers on a child named Mark, originally known as Hiroshi, in the unreleased Japanese prototype, who, on his way home from a baseball game, is approached by a winged griffin-like alien named Bert, in the unreleased Japanese game, who seeks assistance in riding evil monsters from the realm Dark World. Being the first person he encounters, Bert tries to enlist Mark as his aide in battle, but Mark is reluctant to help. And Bert explains that anyone will do and that Mark's baseball hat will be as a good weapon as any. But Bert quickly whisks him away, and on the way to Dark World, magically fuses himself to Mark so that they are one being, with Mark able to transform into Bert for a limited time. So, Mark, Leota, this is the game that's named after you.
Yeah.
All right. But so that's the story of Monster Party. We start with Andrew Hawking.
All right. So I never played before. I saw the cover, and there's one familiar that was on the cover from the previous one, and that is Dracula.
Oh, all right.
And yeah, there we go. I like that. So, anyways, I want to try to play this game. So, since it released in '89, right?
June of '89, yes.
Well, guess what? I have to keep it in the theme. I'm gonna go 89.
89. All right. Keep it with the theme and the year. There you go. Nicely done. Okay. Gianni, Monster Party.
All right, have not heard of this one. Yeah, no, I have not. But looks. When you think of Monster Party, I mean, I thought it was gonna be a board game or something.
Yeah.
So Mario Party before Mario Party, but what I'm looking at, I do like all the monsters showing up in the cover art. Title screen or the logo, I'm looking like this big mouth with this green inside, a lot of teeth, and the logo. That's pretty much the only picture I'm seeing, but I'm gonna give this 83.
83. Okay. Low B, but still a very respectable score. Hey, Brandon Bogard, you're up with Monster Party.
Well, the monsters here on the front cover look a lot more terrifying than the last one.
Ooh.
Also, one of the guys' name, I think the main character. You want to say the main character's name?
Mark.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Monster Party.
Hold on, Mark. No. He was just saying your name. That's all.
Oh,
Jason, you fool!
I died right there.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll give this a 78.
78.
Okay.
Okay, now you can go ahead.
Okay, Mark. Now, yes. Okay.
okay. I don't know why you guys seem to like comparing this to me. I mean, I don't know what I have to do with this game because I've never played it.
It was named after you, not intentionally, but they just chose a random name, and yours happened to be it.
Well, all right. Well, let's see. I think we'll go with a 79 on this one.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. You went up Brandon Bogart on that one. Wow. Hey, adding insult to injury because you figure, well, his name is Mark and Bert, I would have said, why not Bert and Ernie for that matter? If you're going to name them Bert, the other one should be,
There we go.
Okay. Nice cover art, I must say. Never played the game. I mean, I wonder if Monster Mash is actually one of the theme songs in the game. That would be. What song do they have at Monster Parties? Monster Mash, of course.
With the Monster Mash.
Yeah.
The Monster Mash.
We're getting our fixation of monsters a week later, aren't we? Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a 75 and call it a Scott score. Yeah. 75. Yeah. All right. We have our scores. Let's go ahead and divide it by 5. Just got over into the B tier. 80.8. Wow. Another B. Okay. This one's going up. Up with the time.
And right there.
I went too far.
Yeah. You're go up. You're right there. Right there.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
All right. Getting so close. So many B's in the area.
All right.
Okay.
All right. What's next?
Well, what's next is, of course, our break. It's 5 minutes too. So why don't we go back to the second of 3 clues on the Who Am I here? Let's go ahead for Who Am I ticker. Okay. All right. let's get the next of clues here. Here's clue number 4 for you. I was a realist painter as a child. Okay, clue number 5. I entered my blue period in 1901. Okay, and clue number 6. A 1907 painting led me to Cubism.
I think I got it.
You think you got it? That's what you
Yeah,
said.
it's a
You
guess.
were
It's
wrong,
just a guess. It's just a guess. It's
No.
just a guess. That's all. It's just a guess. Okay, it's just a guess.
Let me tell you something. Every time he thinks he's got it, he don't got it. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You want the update on time now, Jason?
Yes, please.
Mark got 2 more on that one on 5 and 6.
Okay.
And John and of course the one right below me, right here, who finally got one.
Gianni.
Johnny Tipsy. Tipsy got it.
Yes. Give that man
And that's it. Yeah.
a Dr. Squatch scent bar, you know?
And while I'm cooling myself down, let's see what the next one is.
All right. Okay. Anybody need to take a break?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. I'd also like to thank our 3 viewers out there that are sticking with us this game here going into the second hour. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Let's get back to the game and play some more NES. Here we go. Okay. Second hour of our program, and we're still on the Monsters games. And this time we're going to Monster Truck Rally. Oh, wow. Kind of like the theme of monster stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Full-Time Associates, INTV, September 1991, Monster Truck Rally. It's an off-road racing video game developed by Real Time Associates, kind of like RC Pro-Am and, Rad Racer. In the game, monster trucks rally on long dirt tracks, compete in special events such as automotive tug-of-war and sled pulling, and perform maneuvers such as driving in donuts and crushing stationary cars. In track builder mode, players can design their own special stage to drive on. One of a minority of NES software titles to support the NES 4-score. Gianni, another game, and the Satellite, the bane of James's existence, the excessive.
Oh yes.
The Satellite allowing up to 4 players to compete, like Super Spike V-Ball, you know? So now we start this one with Gianni. Yes.
Okay. I like from what I'm seeing. I'm looking at the title screen with just Monster Truck. I mean, I feel like I've seen this game maybe before, but I mean, AVGN. If this were the 4-score, which he didn't mention much in that NES accessories, I don't believe, but he would definitely badmouth this game, I believe. I mean, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of. Not that many cars, but I do like some of the colors of the cars. I'm seeing like a light green, tealish kind of car. There's 2 reds, 2 whites. I see a couple dark blues, beige, brownish, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give this a 72.
72. Okay. That's low C, but still respectable score. Okay, Brandon Bogard, Monster Truck Rally.
It looks like a good representation of what it looks like. I'm just going to give it a 90.
90.
Whoa.
Wow. Taco Bell's in. Oh, nice. Okay. Mark Leota, you're up with Monster Truck Rally.
Uh-oh.
Mark.
Sound asleep.
If we can wake him up here.
Yo, Mark, you're up.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
How you doing, buddy?
All right, there we go.
Monster truck rally. That siren woke him up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Monster truck rally. Ooh. Okay. Well, this looks like it's pretty fun. I'll give that one a 92.
All right, 92. Very good. Okay. Let's get you a Taco Bell on that one. Andrew Hocking, you're up with Monster Truck Rally.
Okay. So I love monster trucks, and I never played this game before. But it's gonna be, if I were to find this game, I will try it, and I will definitely play it. So I hate to do this with my Canadian friend. I'm gonna go one up mark of 92.
92. Oh, I think you doubled up on him.
Yep.
Yeah, you doubled up on him. 92. Okay, very good. And that gives you Taco Bell there. Okay, wow. You know, I've seen monster trucks. I've never been to a rally, but I've seen it on TV and how they jump over the cars and, you know, the Crusher.
Yeah.
The truck is the Crusher, jumping over the cars and crushing them and, you know, all sorts of things. But never actually been to a rally before. Would I have fun with this game? Yes, because I like racing games. They're fun. You know, Johnny, like we say, the accessories are the satellite and the Fourscore.
Yeah.
Very interesting. We knew that they were going to come up later on. Love the cover art. Great stuff. I'm going to one up both of you guys and go 93. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Anybody can do it, you know? Oh my gosh. There we go. You guys are really putting them in the beat here tonight on the NES games. 87.8. Wow, nice job. Going right next to Monster Party. Look at that. Boom. Okay, we finally finished the Monster series of games here. The next one up on the list is Motor City Patrol. Put out by Source Research and Development and Matchbox. Wow. January 1992. This game is a top-down driving game put out by NES and developed by British studio Source and Research. Motor City was shown as the Summer Consumer Electronics Show. It was shown there in 90 and 91. The game was released in January of 92. It was Matchbox's first video game. Wow. So the player controls an officer of the law whose job it is to control 1 or 5 precincts for a week at a time. And as the player gets further and further into the week, a large area is permitted to be patrolled. In addition to a longer shift, the time limit to accomplish each mission goals. And the player must drive around looking for speeders, robbers, and public enemies and not hurt innocent civilians. You know, I have a feeling that this game describes Grand Theft Motor.
Oh, good one.
What became of it? Yeah. So as I'm reading on, yeah. Skylar Miller of All Game gave Motor City Patrol 2 stars out of a possible 5, calling it an interesting but ultimately disappointing game. What does he know about the games, right? Okay, Brandon Bogard, you start us off with Motor City Patrol.
And it's on a roll. So, I guess while the front cover does look represent like a good representation, how to stop all the arrests, the tickets, the speed traps, and all that. But I'm not so sure how all that even works. But it looks like good representation. I'm gonna give it an 84.
An 84. Okay, very good. All right, we got an 84 in there. Mark, you're up with Motor City Patrol.
All right. Let's see. The Motor City Patrol. Come out with your hands up. This is the Motor City Patrol. All right. 80 even.
80 even. Okay. B, very good. Andrew Hawking, you're up with Motor City Patrol.
All right, so I never played this game before, but Matchbox is one of my favorite brands of cars, of course, toy cars, the
sure.
exact.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and like, see, there's a police car and a taxi. Oh wait, taxi!
Yep.
So I'm gonna keep it in a theme area. It was released in '92. I was keeping it at '92.
Taco Bell, 92. Well, Gianni, you're up with Motor City Patrol.
Okay, I know he has not played this, but this is like a bag. He would definitely. I feel like something tells me he would definitely play this. I feel like I've seen some grab. We've seen a lot of these similar graphics. When you're especially driving a car, I feel like I've seen that in what was it? Looks a little similar to that driving scene in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the NES game. The NES game that AVGN has talked about.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, Matchbox, pretty creative. Interesting. Matchbox made something other than cars, made something with cars, but they kind of shouldn't have made a video game. I remember using to have like toy cars. I don't know if they were Matchbox because I didn't pay attention to the brand at that time, but it probably was.
Yeah.
I would give this 86.
86. Okay. Respectable score there. Okay. Ready. Wow. Looking at the front, looking at the cover art here, it looks just like those Matchbox cars that I grew up playing with all my life. And I love it. I love Matchbox cars. I didn't know this was the first game put out by Matchbox because I know they had Hot Wheels, for the computer, where it was Hot Wheels Crash. And they had other Matchbox games, or computerized games. But to play with the real thing is so much better than spending the money for this. So unfortunately, the cover art is not even going to save it. I am going to actually fail this with a 65. Oh, yeah. I'm very harsh on that because I collected Matchbox cars all my life, and you can't take the guy away from the toy.
Mm-hmm.
And when you think about it, NES games at that time, remember, guys, they were about 50, 60, $70. This one could have been even higher for the rarity of it,
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what we have for an average here. This is going to just get into the B tier. 81.4. Wow. Another B. Even with my failing, my D grade for it. Right there. All right. So far, you guys get a lot of B's. Only 1 A tonight. Let's see what we have for this next game here. What in the world is this?
Mr. Gimmick is what it's called.
Thank you, Gianni.
I had to look. I had to go like this a little bit, if you notice why I went like that, because I didn't know what the other word was in it. But
okay. Let me. Okay. So is that MISTR or MR period?
MR.
Okay, let me get down there. All right. Okay. Okay, Mr. Gimmick by Sunsoft. Oh, that's a good company. January 31st, 1992. And was actually released in Scandinavia. It's a platform video game. And the story follows a small green yokai named Yumataro, who was mistakenly gifted as a toy to a young girl. And after the girl's toys came to life and whisked the girl away to another dimension, Yumataro gives chase to save her. Playing as Yumataro, the player must maneuver through a variety of levels using the protagonist's star-shooting power to defeat enemies and progress through the game. Wow. That looks like a Kirby's brother.
Yeah, it does. It does.
That looks like Kirby's brother. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, who we starting off with this time? Who do we go to? I forgot.
Mark.
Back to the top again. Back to the top again.
Top of the order goes back to Mark Leota with Mr. Gimmick.
Okay, I'll be honest. I have never even heard of this. Off to I'm gonna give that a 55.
Oh, he buzzes it. Okay. First F of the night goes to Mark Leota and now Andrew Hawking. What do you have to say about Mr. Gimmick?
Once I agree with Mark. I never heard this game before, and I look at the cover like, oh my god, it's like a world inside an inside world. It's like a tornado.
Yep.
So I also get another failing grade. I agree with Mark. I'm gonna go with 55.
Double up on it, 55. Whoa. All right. All right, we got two 55s, and now we go to Gianni with Mr. Gimmick.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but you said he looks a little like Kirby's brother. First thing I noticed was he looks like one of the guys from Bubble Bobble.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
Very good. Good observation.
Yes, as I said before, I mean, some countries I believe it's called Gimmick, but according to the Wikipedia page in the U.S., it's Mr. Gimmick, and I had to look at the word. Like I said before, I had to tilt my head a little bit because I didn't know what it was, but it looks like a pretty weird game. You can see it from the cover art. Like you have no idea. Like this guy's running through a bunch of crazy spirals and all that. It's a little weird. So some of it kind of looks like a little bit like Super Mario Brothers. I mean, the guy's ripped off of the Bubble Bobble. There's one scene when you're in the woods. It does look like a scene in Kirby's Adventure. So that's your Kirby part there.
Yeah.
That he's a green Kirby. But I'm gonna give this. I believe this is my first buzz of the night for me. 62.
62. Oh, another buzzer. Yeah. Okay. Brandon Bogard.
Oh boy. So yeah, I do agree. It looks a lot like Mario combined with Kirby. On one of the images on the cover, I'm looking also two bunny rabbits. Two bunny rabbits that combine Raichu from Pokemon with Wubbzy.
Whoopsie.
Oh, it does look like Wubbzy. Yeah. It does look like Wubbzy.
And then the front cover, not just a tornado. You combine that with like one of those white black stripe thingies from the Twilight Zone.
Yep.
But yeah, this that's great. I gotta give it another buzzer. 57.
57.
Oh.
Well, that's what I thought. Yep, that's 3 Fs and a D. All right. Well, yeah. Any character icon that looks like a green gumdrop and trying to pass off as Kirby's brother, for that matter, I'm telling you, they must have ran out of ideas or something. Never saw the game, but that alone right there would just be like, yeah, I got to give it a 50.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see if it's going to be a D or an F. Let's see what happens.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Oh, wow.
Is this going to be our first D or F for tonight?
This is actually going to be only your 9th F in the entire run.
First F of the season. First one of the season. It's been a while since we've seen one of those.
Gentlemen, that is only the 9th F you have had in the entire run of that we've done. We've done, I would say, 32 episodes of the NES games, and this is only the 9th one. Wow! But again, we have graded 8 worse than that one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I tell you, it was bound to happen. Okay.
Yeah. But I can't wait to see the next one, and then everybody can recognize this next one.
Yeah, surely, definitely. Let's get to the next one. Mrs. Pac-Man. Hello. Yes. I don't even have to explain it, but let me tell you that it was put out by Namco and Now Productions, November 1993. And of course, as you know, Mrs. Pac-Man's a 1981 Maze arcade video game by General Computer Corporation, published by Midway, the sequel to Pac-Man, the first entry in the series not to be made by Namco. And it's pretty much played like regular Pac-Man and Baby Pac-Man. Has 4 mazes that appear in different color schemes. Yep. Okay, we go to Andrew Hocking with this one. Yep.
Okay, Miss Pac-Man. I love this game, Miss Pac-Man. I'm telling you, this is the better. And you see 4 ghosts: Inky, Blinky, Clyde. I couldn't remember the other one was.
I thought it was Blinking.
Thank you. And of course, you have to collect different fruits to add points to your score, and then of course you collect those dots so you get to turn the ghost into color blue to collect even more points. So for that one, I'm going to give it almost a perfect score, slightly closer to perfect. Give it 97.
97. Wow, Taco Bell. Okay. 3 fries short of a perfect score.
Yeah.
I mean, you're up with Mrs. Pac-Man.
All right. I mean, this, of course, it's a classic. I mean, Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man are always good ones. I knew that they made this one on the NES. I knew about the regular Pac-Man, but there's not much differences to this version, and it's pretty good. It's just a female Pac-Man. I mean, it's gotta give it 100.
Oh yeah!
Whoa!
100. He got it. Yes, give it to him. All right, that's the 100 for Gianni and Brandon Bogard. You're up.
So I tried this before, and really, doesn't matter if it's female or not. It's still Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I also give it a perfect.
100. He doubles up on it. Nicely done. Yep. Wow. Give me to the sound effect.
Yeah.
did that? I hit the wrong button there for a minute. You son of a gun! You do a,
What, Brandon? What, Brandon do that? Did Brandon do that?
I pressed the button. I hit that. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not my sound effect. I didn't play that.
Ah, Jason, that's pretty good. Ah,
Amy.
You Brandon Bogard, you little BD.
okay. Let's see what Mark has to say. But let's see what Mark has to say about this.
Yes, Mark.
Okay, well, Miss Pac-Man. Well, you can't go wrong with Pac-Man, whether it's Mr. Pac-Man or Ms. Pac-Man.
Or Baby Pac-Man. Yep.
Oh,
Any kind of Pac-Man's always very good. So 100.
There you go. You got it. Double up.
all right.
Well, hey, what are we gonna say about this game other than the cover art is fantastic? Mrs. Pac-Man is a gorgeous hunk of goldenness, golden goodness, and Mr. Pac-Man, you lucky bastard, you! Don't forget also too, gentlemen, Pac-Man cereal, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Big marketing scheme for the cereal company, and the cartoon was out as well too.
yeah, that's the one.
That's right. We're gonna double up.
Yeah.
100. Yeah,
Mhm.
100 there, and we double up, and we got it. Perfect score. I love Pac-Man. I could play Pac-Man and sit there for hours.
Mhm.
Let's go ahead and average it out. This is going to be an A. I have it.
I bet it is. I bet it is.
Man. Hey, Andrew. 0.6 to 100. 99.4.
This is my point.
Unbelievable, man. That is just.
It does. It does.
It was 0.6 of a point away from a perfect 100.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh. Wow. There it goes. Right next to Monopoly. Amazing. Yeah, 99.4, gentlemen. You couldn't get any. Unbelievable. Okay, let's go to the next game here. We're doing fine on our games. We're really breezing through these M's. And the next game is an acronym, but it's spelled out Mule. Mule. Yep. This is am I missing it? MULE. Okay. Let's see if I can't find it. Unless it's over the top of the board here. Let me see. That might be because it's probably spelled that way. Hold on, let me see. Yes, it is. Yeah. Okay, Eastridge Technology, Mindscape, September 1990. Multiplayer video game written for Atari 8-bit computers by Ozark Softscape. The game was ported to the Commodore 64, the NES, IBM PC compatibles. Set on the fictional planet Errata. The game is an exercise in supply and demand economics involving competition among 4 players, with computer opponents automatically filling in for any missing players. They choose the race of their colonist, which has advantages and disadvantages that can be paired to their respective strategies. To win, players not only compete against each other to amass the largest amount of wealth, but must also cooperate for the survival of the colony. Wow. So that's what Mule is. Mule. Yeah, what a name. All right. And this time we start with we lose Johnny. Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think it's something to do with his headphones. That's why.
All right. All right, so we're just losing players left tonight here. He'll come back. Okay, in the meantime, let's go ahead. Start the top of the order with Mark Leota. There's Gianni. Let me put him back. Oh, there's Scott. Hey, look
Yay!
Hey.
You made it just in time for this.
Oh boy. Well,
What's
let's
up,
just say
buddy?
I was pretty good. The first hour went pretty good, but I would postpone the second hour of my little gaming time outside of the area here. So I'm here temporarily to come and finish off the hour.
Well, that's good because at the same time that you came in, Gianni had to go back out.
That's all right.
Hey, we did get our 9th F of the game there, Scott.
Oh my.
There's Gianni. There he is.
Yes.
Hey, welcome back, buddy.
Right,
Yeah.
My browser crashed while I was looking up something that game, and I have no idea how that happened.
Oh.
We're good.
We,
though,
uh,
that's good.
We also had some, what do you call it? We had a couple of A's in there. Monopoly was in there, and
Really?
yeah.
And Miss Pac-Man, too.
And Mrs. Pac-Man just
Yeah.
got an A too. All right.
Okay, cool.
All right. So
I guess you told since I was you told Scott about the F or
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now. Mr. Gimmick?
Oh,
Really? I
yeah.
thought
Yeah.
it's actually it's underrated though, actually, if you ask me. It should have been a lot higher though.
Well, I think the reason why everybody voted it so badly was the graphics, and anything that looks like Kirby's brother is just yeah.
Well, if you actually saw the gameplay, you probably would have put it up a lot better because it is smooth for an NES title. It's a later NES title though.
Oh, okay. But I've never played it, so yeah, playability and the cover art just looks so like spirally. I mean,
Yeah, remember
Twilight
this is an American cover, not the Japanese cover. So
Oh.
there you go.
okay. Well, and that's why we yeah. See, there's a whole difference of opinion on it. I mean, that's what happens sometimes. Yeah.
True.
Okay, so we're doing Mule, or should we put it back and go to the end of the game here? Should we put it keep it for next week? Put it back.
No.
Yeah.
Might want to save it.
Okay. All right, we'll
Let's
save it.
save that one.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up here anyways. So let's go ahead and finish up. I think Mark wants to go to sleep, so I think what we'll do is we'll end this game here and we'll shut it down.
All right.
All right, there we go. The half-hour rule hasn't been implemented because Mr. Leota's got to go sleep. You know.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's the way it goes sometimes. I'm gonna save this before we leave here. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, hold on. All right. NES games 36. Save. And I did sign into my account before I went ahead and did all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, save it, man. Save it. Don't do this to me. There we go. All right. Makes me nervous when it does that.
And something here right at the very end of the show.
Yep. All right. So we'll pick up with Mule next week.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
Now finished up with the Who Am I? All right. That's what we were working on tonight, Scott. Is
Okay.
the Who Am I? And you want to get in on this, Scott?
Sure. Why not?
All right, so I'll go ahead and repeat the clue for Scott, and then give you guys the 7, 8, 9 clues. So Scott, here's the first 6 clues.
Okay.
I'm an artist,
Okay.
born in Spain in 1881 and died in 1973.
Okay.
I may be the most important artist of the 20th century.
Right.
Realist painter as a child. Entered my blue period in 1901.
Right.
1907 painting led me to Cubism.
Hmm.
Okay, now we've got the 7th clue. Clue number 7 is I painted Guernica in protest of the
Guernica.
Spanish Civil War.
Guernica, that's pronounced.
Yep. All right. Clue number 8. My sculpture head of a woman was a gift to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And clue number 9. My women are famous. Okay. Those are the clues. All right. So, with that in mind, we'll start with Mark Leota. What did you come up with? Who is the Who Am I? Who are we talking about?
All right. Not sure if he was earlier than this, but my best guess would be Pablo Picasso.
That is right. You got it. Pablo Picasso, first shot. Nicely done. Great job there, Mark. Being half asleep and everything, still got enough in there to go with it. Okay, Mr. Hawking, did you have Pablo Picasso?
Well, guess what, Jason? So did I.
You got it. Yeah, there you go.
I couldn't even figure out the first 3, and now we're remembering them on the next 6. That's the next 6 clues, the exact.
That's true. Okay, Johnny.
Well,
Picasso, you got him.
As I said I had it during the second clue, saying he was born in Spain. I was right all on. I said it was Picasso.
Picasso. That's 3 for 3. Now, despite coming in late and getting all the clues, what'd you say?
Yeah, similar to Gianni here. Once I heard the Spain, but then also I was thinking could be also Da Gama. So, but when I heard the time frame about from like the late 1800s to 70s and all to the 1970s, I'm thinking, yeah, it's got to be Pablo Picasso. It had to be.
Got it.
I had to double check with the rest of the clues afterwards.
That's right. All right. Now to make it a clean sweep, Brandon Bogart, did you come up with Pablo Picasso? He's shaking his head no.
No.
I don't even know any artist.
Oh, 4 out of 5.
If I did, I would have been like,
Oh.
Exactly. Yeah.
Too bad. Yeah, it's all right. Well, like I say, hey, it's one of those things. Oh, and yes, Scott, we did add the hard ass in there.
Ooh.
So we will get those in. So we have 8 spaces on the wheel, 4 and 4 for next week.
That is fun.
All right. So final times for tonight. Brandon Bogart got 2 more.
All right, nicely done.
And then Mark the Sleepyhead Leota got another 2 more. And that's it. And that's it for tonight.
Great job, everybody. And yeah, Scott, we got some new sound effects in there. We have the
Sounded like it.
high
Yeah.
roller double. We've got the Holly Bowling.
Yeah.
And
The old ET death. Yeah.
or the
No,
Pac-Man.
that was the Pac-Man death. The Pac-Man death. I
Pac-Man
remember
death.
now.
That's right. Yep. Well, great job, everybody. I tell you, we are wrapped up episode 36, and next week we'll go to episode 37. Yes. Does anybody want to say?
369 are now graded.
All right.
339 more to go.
Cool.
Awesome.
Well, how did you do in the games tonight, Scott?
Well, we only played Scrabble so far because we're waiting for someone else, and they decided to play another game at the moment. I am still champion of Scrabble,
Nice.
but when it got to the bonus sprint, I got screwed over on the first word. Here's the Let me explain. Let me do the clue for you, okay?
Yeah.
The clue was it's a 7-letter word. It's a long room. It's a long room. I saw 2 L's, and I thought the word was hallway. Nope, it was gallery.
Gallery.
Yeah, that.
I would have said hallway too,
right
because
there.
yeah. See, if we
When I
were
saw 2 L's, I'm thinking hallway. Yeah, it had to be. But no, it wasn't.
So you got it, and you got a 10-second penalty, right?
Yeah, because when you play the bonus sprint, you only have 10 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So that's an instant loss when you screw up. So yeah.
Ah. Darn. Okay. Well, hey, as long as you're still champion there, that's great. And if you guys have been watching our game shows, Scott in this episode this week on Tic Tac Toe how to use a top 10 to win.
I did.
Yeah, do watch it because it was a very interesting game, and his challenger almost had him to the brink of almost being dethroned. There were several close encounters of it.
Yeah, some of the upcoming episodes will also have some very close encounters as well, though. So let's just give you that little small teaser in advance, guys.
Yeah, and also to let you know as well, next season, of course, you guys are coming back for the $100,000 tournament.
Yeah, on Blockbuster.
5 players. Mark and Scott are 2 of them, and 3 other players. Turd Ferguson's in there, and I think
Jason Myers and
Jason's
not there. I had his list.
Oliver,
I can't remember what it was now.
Jason Myers.
Scott Michaels.
Scott Michaels. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. Adam's the other one. Yeah.
Adam is the other one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but here's the thing, Scott McVeigh, you have the most money out of all of them.
That is true. I saw that.
Has got a second place of 102. You have 110.
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So we all thought Turd Ferguson was going to get to that 100,000 mark. No, he may have gotten 5 wins, but he's only had like 58,000.
That's true, though. Yeah.
Sure. All right, gentlemen, we will see you all next week. Until then, remember, be honest, be real, keep it simple, stupid. Kiss.
Yep.
Good night, and see you next time. Bye-bye.